Okay, so on today's video, we're doing a review of the Googan Squad bait kit, the Mondo box Pro. As we can tell right away, they give you a little picture of everything that's in the box. And you can pick these up at Dick's Sporting Goods, or you can go online to their official web page, their official shop page, and pick one up. Now, like most lure manufacturers, most tackle subscription boxes, you don't know what you're going to get. So having it right out there, right out front, was nice. Alright, let's take an actual look at what was in the box. We've been fishing with this gear for about 2 weeks now. First, the crankbait. Well, that's a pretty good crankbait. It tells you how deep it dives right there on the bottom. 1 to 4 feet. It actually did pretty well. It caught multiple fish on this guy, so alright. Next, we have their frog. I think they're, what are they calling this? The filthy frog. Decent color, nice dense plastic. We didn't get anything on that, but we did give, well, we got a few strikes actually, so not that bad. Frog fishing for me has always been hit or miss. Okay, so not bad. And then we've got a spinner again right there. We've got the size marked. So pretty decent color, nice wire, great action. Well, it's a nothing out of the ordinary spinner bait, except they put this little elastic right there so that your line doesn't slide down the shaft. Alright, now that's a pretty good deal so far, And then they give you these 3.3 inch saucy swimmers. Now, finally, well, we got 4 J-bend hooks. They give you a little diagram as to how to rig things up. Now, finally, this Googan Squad neck chiff. It's an alright item, I'm assuming, because I couldn't find this anywhere online, these are exclusive to the boxes. I might be wrong, but after searching online through their webpage, I couldn't find this little sucker anywhere. That's a nice fit, doesn't itch, feels comfortable. Okay, now let's actually get into a serious review, a more in-depth look at things. The hooks, 4 J-bend hooks. They're a good quality hook, but when a fishing lure sends you a pack of hooks, you would hope and pray they would send you something that you could use those hooks for, which I initially thought was these swim baits, but after taking one out of the package and putting them on the hook, they don't fit. So let's go ahead and jump right into the problem with that, the situation I encountered. You got your 4/0 J-bend hook, and you have your Saucy Swimmer swim bait in the 3.3 inch. When you Texas rig this, now I'm not going to destroy a perfectly good soft plastic just to show you, but you would end up with something that looked like this. Now let's see if I can do this. If you put it through right here like this, you end up with the hook point way down there in the tail, and that is after burying the eye way down here in the plastic. Now if you were to move that up a little, well, you're still out past this little hook slit. Now when rigging a swim bait to a hook, you really want to be in the meat of the bait. You don't want to be down here in the tail. You don't want to be down here trying to not tear apart your tail with the hook point. So that was rather disappointing that those two things did not match up. They don't go together. Now, back to the swim bait. If you were to use these 3.3 inch Saucy Swimmers as a trailer, well then, now we're cooking. Now we're working. We're getting somewhere. And so, swim bait, spinner, these were apparently meant to be mated together, not the 4/0 hook in the swim bait. Now, I've been fishing for a long time, and this style hook shouldn't be your only option. Unfortunately, with Googan baits, this style hook is the only option. Now, a lot of people, when they do Texas rig a swim bait, they like a extra wide gap hook because you get all this thick plastic, and when the bass strikes down on that thick plastic, the hook doesn't have much, you don't have much room for the bass to actually penetrate, push against, and then, well, if you do get bit, like I said, because that hook point would be way down there in the tail, and bass is going to rip that tail right off with the first strike, and you'll blow through this pack of soft plastics in oh, I don't know, no time at all. Now let's look more in depth at the frog. As a lot of frog anglers know and understand, it's not the top the bass sees. The bass will never see this clever little color scheme and words, eat me. They're going to see the bottom. The bottom is what they see. So having the color scheme on the bottom was a very clever thought. Now let's talk about this little plastic piece right here. This, I guess the thought was that this little plastic piece would prevent water from getting inside this hollow body, but it doesn't. Water still seeps in there, and it actually traps the water in. I had water inside this hollow body frog. Well, look, I don't know if you can actually see that, but there's still some water trapped in there. And all that water being trapped in there, eventually in time, it's going to rust out the hooks. So, guys, you may want to rethink that. This, I don't know if you can see that. Now, the crankbait. That was probably the best item in the box. As I was landing crappie and bass all day long on this. Now, let's talk price. Dick's Sporting Goods price for this box. See, I got that written down right here, I believe. Somewhere on here I had that written down anyways. Oh, right. Including the tax, we were looking at $31.94. Now, after looking online for everything that I could find, including the 99-cent sticker, I forgot to mention, if you were to buy each one of these items individually, it would run you $34.45. So you're saving like about $1. Yeah. Maybe $3 after tax. But you don't get this cool little free item that I couldn't find for sale. Okay, and you don't get the and you can't buy the sticker, the 99-cent sticker at Dick's Sporting Goods unless I just missed it. But you would, however, if you bought these items individually, you'd be able to purchase the colors and sizes you actually wanted. Now, I'm not trying to knock down the company or the box. After all, it's a good value. It's a pretty spot on value. But if you go in to buy these items individually, you do pay a little bit more than what they're charging for their boxes. So, okay. It's an okay box. It's better than some of the others out there, but, well, is because you're getting all their stuff. They're not their stuff that's on the market. You're not getting knockoff stuff that you can't find on the market anywhere. So, an overall value, overall rate, and I'm going to say Googan Squad, Googan Baits, they're a great company. Well, not so fast. Boys, as anglers, we're supposed to also be environmentalists. We're supposed to care about and protect the environment. Well, I don't know how many of you have gone to your favorite fishing spot. You're setting up your spot along the bank, and you see all of that plastic kicking around the bank. And I've seen it 100 times, millions, I don't know. All this plastic is very wasteful, very bad for the environment, gentlemen. Can we please try to correct that? Alright, I guess that's all the time I have for this review. Thank you for your patience.